Now we're going to see how you can rank items. For example, we have a table here. We're going to use this as an example. We have students here, then we have their results and average. Obviously, we're going to be using this column for ranking. So we're going to consider the average. Otherwise, if you had one subject, then you can use only that subject for ranking. But let's look at average. The formula for ranking is this. So of course, an equal sign comes first, but I didn't include it because if I did, the cell will think I'm working out a formula. So we will say equal sign, then rank, then number. The number, that is the cell you are dealing with. For example, we're going to start with this one. Then reference. Difference is a cell range. For example, we're going to consider these cells from here to here. So that will be our reference cell. So we shall select all of them. Then order. Then order can be either 0 or 1. Now 0 means ranking will be done in descending order. 1 means ascending. Ascending, that is from the smallest to the biggest. Now let's start. I'm going to click here. This is where I want my value. So I'm going to say equal sign. Then the formulas are here. So assuming you don't know where to find the rank function, you can come to insert function. Then this table will come. Now you can move all the way down here, but because I've been using rank and previous documents, the program still remembers it. If it didn't, you just come and search, then you say go. It will be put here. These are the search results. So I'm going to click rank and then say okay. Now this table will come just as we did with the if function. So what is the number? I'm just going to click the cell. The number is K2. But to save myself the trouble of having to type that, I'm just going to click in it. So I have K2 there. Then what else happens? Reference. I'm going to click in reference. Now reference, we have these cells here. Now to save myself again the trouble of having to type all these cell range address, I'm just going to click from the first one, then drag all the way down, and then I release the mouse. Now that is not all there is to it. We have to put the absolute cell range values. So we're going to make these cells absolute. How do we do that? There you can click inside here just after K2, then you press F4 on the keyboard, or you can type them directly. I'm just going to type that and then come to the beginning here and type the $sign. Then you can also bring the $sign here and there. So there we have. So that is our absolute cell range. Then the order. Now obviously I want the person with highest average to be number 1. So I'm going to put 0 because 0 means they're going to be ranking in descending order from the biggest to the lowest. In fact, you can even leave that space blank. If you leave it blank, the program will assume that that says 0. But I'm going to type it there anyway. So I'm going to say okay. Now this is number 2. This person, John Seboliva, ranks number 2. And because these are not so many people, we can obviously see that the best person is Murshid, who has 87. Then 81 obviously comes in second place. So we are going to again use the autofill feature to drag all the way down. So here we have the ranks of all the students. And in case you had 1,000 students, you can even rank all the way down. Let me shade the average column and shade it like that. Also let me shade the positions column and shade it like maybe that. But let me also give it borders. So that is how we work with ranking. That is all there is to it. Maybe to spice things a little bit, I can also sort them so that the first person comes at the top and the last one at the bottom. So I'm going to sort. I'm going to use the sort feature as we saw it last time. Then I'm going to sort custom sort. Then we're going to we can consider average or ranking. So we are going to consider ranking, then consider values. Then we want from smallest to the largest. Of course, the person in the number 1 position should be the first person. But if you're using average, then this one should change from largest to smallest. But let me stick to the rankings. Let me say ranking. Then I come from smallest to largest. Then I say okay. the position has been changed. The one who ranks number 1 comes first, second, third, fourth, etc. all the way down. So I've combined the ranking feature with the sorting feature, but you can even still use only the sorting feature to rearrange them using the averages. So that is how we use the ranking function. Thank you.